Let's start right now.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Yenta Liu. There has been progress regarding the political situation on the island. The director from the governor's cabinet side met with representatives from the Council of the Ministers.
On Monday late afternoon at approximately 5 p.m., Nicole Hooverts, together with Richard Adams, representing the Council of Ministers, were able to meet and sit down with the director of the governor's cabinet to draft up a basic proposal. Prime Minister Mike Amon says this is progress. It is at least a start. However, changes needs to be made in this proposal. The important thing here is that both sides are able to send representatives to begin discussions.
A petition is circulating on the island for the Aruban people on the island who wants the governor to sign the 2014 budget can sign a petition showing a united front.
At Fort Zoutman, petitions are circulating for those who wants to put their name on paper demanding for the governor of Aruba to sign the 2014 budget. Signatures have been gathered by people going to Fort Zoutman personally to sign or when drivers are approached on the roads. Once you put the pen to paper, you are saying that Aruba achieved independent status after a very hard struggle for many generations. Since Aruba is separate from the Kingdom of the Netherlands, it is the island's fundamental right to have our budget approved by the governor, since Aruba's parliament has already approved it. According to the Constitution, in regards to the law on the island's budget, the highest tier to approve or disapprove the management of the government's budget is the parliament.
People are signing to demand that the government of the kingdom to respect the autonomy of Aruba to have their own management and its constitution. Signatures on this piece of paper are voices demanding for the government of the kingdom to respect the fact that the financial management is an internal issue of the country of Aruba. The objective of the petition is to have the governor of Aruba act accordingly and sign the 2014 budget immediately. Now, the Prime Minister of St. Martin has accepted the invitation from Minister Mike de Meza to come to the island to show solidarity with Prime Minister Amon on his fourth day of a hunger strike.
According to St. Martin's leader, a similar situation between the kingdom and St. Martin took place last year. Prime Minister Sarah Westcott Williams stated in an article on Monday that the precedent for the government of the Netherlands meddling in the affairs of countries in the Netherlands was set in 2013 when the governor of St. Martin was instructed to carry out an integrity assessment. She goes on to say that I warned all stakeholders that this was going to happen, and they are using the same approach in Aruba now. All of our requests were overruled at that time, and the kingdom government refused, and they are doing the same thing on Aruba. We cannot have outside influences from the Kingdom Council of Ministers interfere in the autonomous affairs of a country.
Prime Minister Westcott Williams continues saying that there was an understanding that they would investigate the budget, referring to Holland. There was an agreement to an investigation, but not that the governor would have been instructed not to sign the budget. The government of St. Martin has expressed solidarity with Aruba to the kingdom government. Within the letter sent to the kingdom government on behalf of St. Martin, it requests for discussions to happen and a resolution to be made on this issue as fast as possible before there is irreversible damage done to the health of the Prime Minister of Aruba. Prime Minister Sarah Westcott Williams arrives on the island Tuesday and will return to St. Martin on Thursday.